to another episode of the DegenerateCast, where again, we are the most stupidest people you ever find on the internet. If you find anyone who is stupider, fuck you.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
I'm
it.
not that stupid.
That is it. He's done. Look at him. He's just.
I love how fast you just go through that. You don't take your time with it at all. You just go and
You know why? Because I'm really good. I'm really good at my breath.
I am too, but still, it's like fucking hell.
I've just learned to get used to it. I am your host,
Ah,
Alexander,
fair
here with, of course, all of your wonderful co-hosts here. Well, there's only 3 of them for right now. We have Yuna Silverstone.
Wow.
We have Sindra Grossa. And we have Becky.
Hiya.
Becky seems the most energetic out of everyone here for some reason.
I had the donut.
Okay, never mind. Sin just up the ante.
Oh, sorry, I have a donut. I have sugar. It's raised in sugar.
Yeah,
I've already beat you. Shut up.
I have another one sitting staring at me saying, "Eat me."
I need to go to Tesco so I can go.
What?
Oh, okay.
I need to go buy drinks.
Why did you buy
oh yeah, I
drinks?
forgot. You guys drink.
I drink.
I'm not drinking tonight.
Neither am I.
Yeah, you're
I've got
sick.
an
You
event
can't
later
drink
tonight.
for shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex.
Ugh, cracking. Ugh. It's disgusting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Although they do come in cute bottles sometimes.
They do. It's an adorable bottle.
I thought the women were about
They're
to
back
argue.
in the safe place. But no, I would be drinking if I didn't have an event this evening for VR. So
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, yeah,
drink.
I-
I don't drink anyway, so.
I would have been
Why?
drinking if I wasn't ill.
Because I don't know. I don't fond drinking. So I mean, I'm old enough to do it, but I just don't fond it. Sue me.
you're boring. Oh, I love my hammy. I've not seen moldy.
Okay. Moving on. First thing I kind of want to talk about is first. I kind of want to go ahead and start
She's mean, isn't she?
talking about
Yeah.
just my first week of classes, because again, just
Look
like,
at you.
as the person who's still
No.
attending school otherwise than Sin, I don't know. I just kind of like to talk about just the first week of classes that I'm taking.
Wait.
So as of right now, I'm still taking 2 classes. As of right now, my semester is of course the spring of 2020. I'm taking 2 different classes. One is English 101 because I still haven't passed English 101. Shush.
No comment. And you tell me my spelling is shit?
Good point. And the other one is CIS 105, which is basically
Why are you
dealing with.
commenting the hamster?
Beck has a hamster in her hands if no one knows.
He is called Dio.
Dear!
Of course. Of
Gio
course.
was his name.
Of course, fucking Sin. The JoJo fuck over here.
It was Stardust.
To go with fucking Dio. God
I'll
damn it.
stop punching me with a magical step. What the fuck?
I don't know what that was, but okay.
That was Chris's phone.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Like I said, my
That was
first
him getting a
my
text
2
message.
classes for spring of 2020 are English 101 and CIS 105. CIS 105 is basically computer maintenance. And we're starting off by doing a whole bunch of like study vocabulary words and stuff. Which basically we're given, I don't remember how many fucking
Vocabulary.
100 to maybe 200
Privacy.
different words to use, and we're basically given 4 questions. What it is,
Welcome.
what does it look like, how does
It's
it
a
work,
PC. It looks
what
like,
does it do?
it looks like a PC. It works like a PC. It's a PC.
Yeah.
That's how to answer all 4.
I'm gonna put my hamster back. Give me a
It's
sec.
a lot more than you think, Sin. I can even go through them all right now.
No, I know what you're going through.
He's a very unhappy hamster. He's pissed off at me. I know he is.
Yeah. It's interesting though, because I'm learning a lot more words from the study guide than I actually knew.
Alex,
What?
click that fucking link I sent you.
What link?
That link.
See you in the tavern. No.
No, I want a thing and I need to recruit you, so accept
Oh,
it
she's
so I can get free shit.
cute.
What's going on, guys?
Don't worry, it's the Hearthstone thing.
So-
And
Oh, okay.
do you know
Yes,
how? some people have,
Stardust,
like-
I have a
Other
hamster.
than and
Obviously,
how-
you can't see it,
Moving on
but
from
I
it.
had a hamster.
Move on. Let's go. Let's do it.
but yeah,
Let's continue.
when it comes to all of my classes as of right now, it's just like that's like basic and basically for my first and also for my first week of CIS, we're basically doing this program where we're building a computer inside of a computer. I'm pretty sure
mean-
no one knows what the hell that means. Meaning we're
Do you
using
mean a virtual machine?
yes, we're making a virtual machine.
Oh.
At least I know. Dumbass.
Yeah, of course you know. You're the one. You're doing the same major as me. So
No, I'm in games design.
oh yeah,
now.
you're in game design, right? I forgot. But still, you just know the same things as I do, almost.
No, I do.
Well, yeah, you do. But fucking whatever.
I got a little bunny.
Other
Yeah,
than that,
but
though, yeah, I basically like my classes, and my first week has been pretty fine. I just need to focus on doing whatever everything I'm
Why
doing.
does
and
this
shit.
screen keep locking down on me?
So I'm just like, yeah, as long as I keep my shit together, I'm good. Next thing I want to talk about are going into the topic of motherfucking cartoons. Why am I going to the topic of cartoons? I don't fucking know. I just want to talk about cartoons.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off with a topic-based question. This is not a random question. This is, of course, a topic-based question.
Fuck.
What is everyone's favorite cartoon in general? Doesn't matter from when.
She wanted to go out.
Cartoon.
Busy.
So not anime, cartoon.
Jackie Chan Adventures.
That was a good one. But I'm gonna have to go for what's it called?
Why are you not
Can't remember what it's
working?
called now. You know what?
Busy.
I don't actually think I got a favourite cartoon. I'm just gonna say Powerpuff Girls. Fuck it. That do.
Hey! Because that's mine
Why
too!
can't-
As a man, as a '90s kid, I was born on the Powerpuff Girls, and let me just say right now, Buttercup is my favorite.
What is going on with my computer? For some reason, one of my screens keeps locking up, where I can't click anything on it. Yet I can click everything on my other screen.
Have you tried restarting that screen?
How do you do? Oh, there we go. Fixed it, kind of. Oh no, it stopped working again.
Oh well,
Stop breaking
Ah!
it.
I can't.
everything just breaks.
Everything's breaking. I don't know what's wrong with my computer.
Oh, I seem to be dropping frames too. Great. This is going well for all on my end. So well.
Can the audience participate? People are asking.
Of course.
With the favorite
Yeah.
cartoon. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Put
If you
your
guys have a
comments
favorite,
in.
if you guys have a favorite cartoon as well, type it in chat.
I'm gonna type it in chat and I will say.
Also, if you're in my chat, what is your favorite cartoon? Like,
Yeah, and you can see it to Alex's as well. Stardust 0083 says Kim Possible.
Okay.
yeah, that's a good one, and it's at least because here's the thing: when we're talking about a lot of the cartoons, we also have to realize that a lot of them are being rebooted for the worst, or just for
Oh,
the
yeah.
kids' wise of it.
I'm so
Don't get me
glad that Kim
started on
Possible
that.
finished.
Don't
where it
even.
finished.
A little bit to have.
Don't
You know what's-
even get started.
Do you know what's
Jesus
really bad about Kim
Christ.
Possible 2? It still ended
Oh,
on
wait.
it still kind of ended on a cliffhanger to it.
Yeah, which was
Is it?
fine.
It's so
I
they
just
could
really
bring
saw
it
that.
back at some point. That's the only reason why they
I
do
don't-
that.
Oh my god, no, they did not. They made a live action Kim Possible
They
movie.
did, yeah.
Oh, I'm sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it was no. That's how a lot of people were Sin. Like your reaction is a lot of people out there.
That ruins it. Yeah, I assume it was awful. I'm never gonna watch it. I
Yeah,
can go fuck off.
M Gamer in my chat, okay,
What's
Matthew
wrong with-
has said Ed and Nettie, which I will say that's one of the many, and I say
Oh,
many
yes, the Kanker sisters.
cartoons that actually got an ending to it.
Yes,
I
the
hate
Kanker sisters were good.
I watch anime.
I like those three.
Yeah, okay, Sin, go fuck yourself. You can watch your anime. Guess what? We're talking about cartoons.
Anime is technically cartoons, but they're Japanese.
Oh yeah, good point.
It looks like Hannah Montana TV show, but it was a movie. Oh dear.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No comment.
I'm just gonna. Oh shit. Knock over a bottle apparently.
Oh, we're knocking over bottles, eh?
Apparently. But yeah, that was terrible. That's terrible news for me.
Yeah. There are a lot of cartoons out there. Do you realize we're never really given endings, just canceled. And everyone's just like,
Yeah.
why? We love this. There are a lot out there that at least were given the solace of an ending. Which I will say, as like any kind of new age cartoons out now, I'm at least glad that Adventure Time got like an ending it needed. Although it's not even over yet, so. The regular series of Adventure Time was over, but I believe they made a new one, a new series of it, especially with Steven Universe as well, which I believe.
I love Steven Universe.
Yes.
That's a good series.
And then they made, I believe, a whole new series to it, based off of Steven Universe, which is basically kind of just still like just another season of Steven, but just in a different form, and of course the teenage Steven.
Yeah. All right. I may have a look at that at some point. Oh wait. Stardust says they're saving Clone Wars, but it's freaking Disney Plus only.
That's all I have to say. That one, just.
Yeah.
Eh.
I get you.
That's literally all of our answers to say.
Eh.
No, I just couldn't be bothered to speak.
Yeah, good for you, Sid.
Too much work.
Well, that's why you're here, just to speak. But okay.
Yeah. Oh, I kicked something again.
Stop kicking things.
I can't help it.
I'll kick you.
Don't
Aye,
kick.
sure.
You wouldn't kick anyone here, Sid. You know that for a damn fact.
Sid knows for a fact that if he kicked me, I'd fucking rugby tackle him.
It wouldn't even be done. Well, what if I want that, huh?
Oh shit, then no.
What, are you saying that you're kick Sin? Is that you're telling us right now?
Oh.
Don't bitch at you, stupid girl.
What unit?
Sorry. I'm trying to get my character to make a frickin' bed before she goes to sleep.
Well, I should not have a bed already.
No, she doesn't. Alright, you got a problem with that? Huh?
Yes, because you're supposed to sleep in a bed. How is she sleeping?
Do I have to
On the
make it?
floor.
Well, I'm okay. As a person who does not mind sleeping on the floor, I don't mind that answer.
Yeah. Oh wait, let's see who's watching the stream today. We have
But,
Kazgo01.
Ah,
We have
Jesus Christ.
Lucy Undead. We have Rockin' Ryan. Hey, my brother's in here. Hello, sweetie. And we have Sin. Why are you in my stream, Sin?
Oh wow, Sid's in your stream. It's surprising.
And Stardust.
Sid's in your stream, but he's not in mine.
That's right. I can see you're in here. Ha ha.
We every streamer
You
can
can't
see
hide.
who's inside of what stream. Like it's
Yeah,
not
you
it's
can't
not
hide.
hard.
No.
Yeah, they can't hide, can they?
Literally, all we need to do is go to users in chat, and then we see who's here.
Yep. You can never hide.
No one can hide. You're all here, and we're all watching you. well,
As you're watching
yeah,
us.
yeah. That's the cliche of it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so moving on to the next topic of it. This is gonna get into. It's funny. We were actually talking about this off stream, a bit about horror and stuff. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about that.
Oh no. Okay.
Just because of many different reasons. So we all have had horror games that we've all have played. Sin, you have recently played a lot of the Final Fantasy Freddy series already. So
I love FNAF. I love the fucking lore.
a lot of people do. For me, I actually
I love
have
watching Matt Pat.
I have
Love
the
watching
mobile
Game
game
Theory.
of Final Fantasy Freddy's on my phone, which is Special Delivery.
Ooh, nice.
Which basically, I can say, it's a nice game to play. But if you get jump scared by it and you're standing up, well, you're gonna fall. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god, you wanna know what frickin' Star just said
What?
in my chat?
What?
He just says, Miss Sheena is now Nick Fury. She sees all, lol. But I'm not black.
Why is that?
From the movies, he's black.
Oh, it's a Smithy. Whoops.
Why is that the first thing you say?
I'm sorry.
Out of all things you could have said, you just go for the black card.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, shut up, Yuna.
He just says get some makeup on. Like, get some makeup. Nah.
Nah.
I like being a milk
Makeup
bottle,
is-
thank you.
I'm sorry to say this, but makeup is for fakes.
It is. I fucking hate makeup. Like, the only thing I'll ever wear, if I have to wear it, is lipstick. And that's for, like, going out.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in love of the Instagram models here. I've just
Ow.
been called out by Yuna Silverstone and Shina Nashi.
You're fake, honey.
I'm sorry,
They
but
are.
natural.
We're not-
Natural
I
is
mean,
the-
am I disagreeing here? No. Is Sin disagreeing here? No.
He's being a
He doesn't know what's
weirdo.
going on.
No, he's just being a weirdo making weird noises in
Yeah.
the background.
That's sin for ya.
I don't know.
Ah, stop!
See?
Yeah, that's just Sin in a nutshell. He just sits here and just makes random noises.
Example was given.
That's why he's here. He's just here for the random noise commentary.
He's a weirdo.
We can just all just be quiet and just listen to him.
Yeah.
No. I'm listening to Hearthstone
By
music.
the way, what is
Oh my
wrong
God.
with my smile? Earlier on, you commented on saying that my smile was creepy or something. What the fuck?
Creepy.
Shut up.
God.
When I was thinking about getting you a cam for a stream.
No.
You
No.
You see, okay, so do we really want to talk about that right now, or
Nah.
yeah, okay, we're
I was
gonna
just
leave
curious.
that. We're gonna
Nanny?
because it's
I got a
like
nanny.
because it's like this. Basically, we all know. Basically, this. Yuna's gonna hit 300 followers soon, and that's it. That's all we're gonna say.
Yeah, so am I, sadly, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing
I
for it.
believe I should be hitting. I'm only on the verge of
Playoffs,
200.
What did you say?
He
Play
says,
Hearthstone. It's good game.
I play Hearthstone all
the
the
fucking
time.
Hearthstone.
I also play Magic of the Gathering.
I don't see you play Hearthstone, so you lied to me.
Yeah, because it's never shown up on my.
Because it's not on Steam.
Yeah, because it's on freaking Blizzard.
Yeah, it's on the BattleNet.
Don't argue with me.
Do you not know
I'm-
what I mean by shows up on Steam? As it doesn't show what you're playing. I don't have that up. Not half the time.
Yeah, and Sin's usually always offline, so you never know when he's actually.
Yeah.
You never know when
Yeah,
he's there.
Oh, first hiccup of the.
Oh, there go the hiccups.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need a hiccup counter on my stream.
It's just controlled by your chat. So every time you hiccup, everyone just types hiccup in chat.
Or just types one. It's like, oh yeah. Mom says hi. Hi, Stardust, Mom.
But yeah, when it comes to a lot of the horror genre, it's very interesting because like it can be shaped in multiple different ways. And I think it kind of has been shaped in multiple different ways as of right now. From the suspense that it can bring to the jump scares it has to just many different things.
You
A
doing
lot
the FNAF still?
No, it's not even just FNAF, it's just
Oh.
the whole horror genre in general. Because
Oh, right, cool.
horror can be made in so many different ways. Like, horror could be done
Right.
this way, and it's good. However, when it comes to a lot of the people who are just starting
So
out...
what
and
is the
that together-
question?
The question is, when it comes to just horror genres, what do you think is the best horror game that you've played, personally?
My father.
Wait. I don't think I've ever heard that one, actually.
Look it up. My Father. It was done by Markiplier.
Okay.
I played it myself, and holy shit, I was terrified at one point. Because at one point you hear the father say his daughter's name as he's chasing her with a chainsaw to kill her, and it's the way he says it that you just get chills down your spine as you want to fucking run. But
Okay.
you can't open the door at the bottom for some time.
There
You have
you
to
go.
keep spamming that door. And it is fucking scary.
Matthew, I think in my chat says Outlast by a mile. Okay, my version on that. Yes, Outlast is scary, but here's the thing: its second one didn't do a justice to its first.
I'd say the two horror games that I love, definitely My Father's number one, but I'd say my second one would have to be in par with Misao, which is another, it's the same game genre style
Yeah,
and all that shit. But oh my fucking god, they're so good.
yeah. I personally have to say
RPG
that.
Maker, I think it was.
Oh, okay. I personally have to say
I
when it
think
comes
it's
to
that
it,
style.
I played many different horror games. I played Outlast. I've played Layers of Fear. That was on stream. I still have to finish it because I remember I had to re-go through the
I
whole
can't
entire
play horror
fucking thing.
games.
God damn it!
I freak out too much when I do horror games to the point where I'll cry. And I'll just sit in the corner and
Honestly,
like shake.
I think kind of the most
Like,
scariest
oh,
experience I've
no.
had was with Layers of Fear, just because I've played through the entire story
Yeah.
of it,
I'm also wearing my
and
pass.
I think the reason it was the worst to me is because that was what literally had my heart jumping out of my chest.
Yeah, I get you.
Like my heart
It
was
was
actually
like
running. I was like,
that was like me with My Father and that. I just my heart was racing. I was freaking out. Like I couldn't do it.
yeah, but it's
Not good with horror games.
yeah, it's you. It's not a lot of people are really good with horror games. There are some that are. Not everyone's good with horror games. But
For me,
good.
Soma.
I've seen you go through the whole entire game, so I can't even say if that's.
Could you stream your games but without the sound, please?
Huh?
No, that's sin. We're asking.
Oh,
You.
Sin.
Give me a second.
All I can hear is Arstal Nunny.
There you
Thank you.
go. Oh wait, I can. I'm a dumbass. Can this actually do that? Then I can just turn down the sound. I don't like having my tasks. There you go. Hear it?
Yep. No, we can hear it.
Can you hear it? Yeah. No. Good.
Yeah, but I've played like few horror games in my past, but I have like a lot that I can play in myself. I think I actually do have. I have one specific game that I'm going to start getting myself into whenever I can, which is The Observer. Which I believe is
Oh,
made
it's
by the
cold.
same people who made Layers of Fear. I could be wrong. I need to look that up. was-
Yeah.
But it was just like when I saw it, it was just like, man, this seems interesting. Especially there's one other one I kind of want to get myself into that came out recently, which is Blair Witch.
I've heard that. I want to try it.
I haven't played it yet.
It's a very interesting game, like very interesting.
Where's my tablet?
Especially from the storyline of it, and you can tell it's very Layers of Fear because I think it's actually made by the same people who made Layers of Fear. I could be wrong, but I believe so. I'll have to see for myself when I think about that. But that's basically our topic genre of horror. Horror is basically like multiple different shapes. You can never shape it into one thing. You just
Yeah.
can't. Like
I know what you mean.
really with any game genre, you can't just shape it into one thing because, well,
Or can you?
You never
Yuna,
know.
Yuna, you can't say that because you've played multiple different games. You know that never shaped it the same.
True.
Moving on from games, I want to go ahead and go straight down into music because why the fuck not?
Uh-oh.
I love music.
I'm behind on music.
You kind of are.
Same. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not into. I don't know about nowadays music, but I know old school music. What I like.
I can't say that because nowadays music is basically this to me. It's I hear a lot of what usually goes on the radio, but I listen to whatever's on YouTube. That's really it for me.
Yeah, I usually do that. There's a few songs I've listened to recently that I'm enjoying. There's two songs specifically that I found that I don't know when they were done, but I'm sure they were recent. Which was a song called Dance Monkey. And another one was what?
A guinea pig just ran into my trap and died with one hit. Now she's slaughtering him. Sorry, carry on. Sorry, carry on.
And you
carry
cut me
on.
off for this, you know.
We're gonna move on from that one real quick. Becky, go ahead.
Woman. No, it's fine.
I wasn't telling you off though.
I'm
dying.
sorry. It was out of the blue. I was confused.
It's just
I'm
like
sorry.
what?
I was like, wait, where did the guinea
just
pig
like-
come from?
What?
I thought it was IRL.
This is like
I thought her guinea pig IRL escaped or something.
No, I don't have a guinea pig in real life.
Good.
I've had a couple of hamsters though. Is that close enough?
Machina, you should try budget cuts, lol. Got to go, Machina. Okay, bye, Stardust. Have a good day, hon. No. It's okay. Ooh,
But
sorry.
one
I'm playing a game on my
specific-
tablet.
Okay, but one specific song that I've been listening to that I kind of get myself into, and I've actually been getting myself into a whole entire new music genre for this year that I kind of haven't invested myself so much into until now, and that being the electro swing genre.
Oh, yeah, that stuff's good.
Yeah, so I'm kind of investing myself into it now, and I've been recently listening to one specific song that is literally named "Party Like It's 1920."
I'll listen to it later.
Which is basically, hey, it's 2020. Guess what? We're gonna party like it's 1920. That seems simple enough.
It works.
Because it's still the 20s, so we're partying like the 20s.
Yeah. No,
I haven't done any research on music.
I'd say to this day, I'd say my favorite genre has to be between country and rock.
If I still have to say like my favorite genre that will never be beat, in my own opinion, it's rock and metal because I am a metalhead.
Yes, I love metal as well, but not as much as I love rock and country.
I know a lot of people don't really like the metal genre just because
I like.
it's a lot of screaming when it comes to the metal genre.
Tell me, is this rock or metal? Because I'm not very good at this sort of thing. But Lordy, Meatloaf, Nickelback, Bon Jovi. What else I used to listen to?
Yeah, you have some of them there. They're in the rock genre.
I know quite a few. That's the thing.
One that I've recently listened to that's kind of in the Christian rock genre, or no, not the Christian.
I've never
rock
heard
genre.
Christian rock.
Christian rock is something my mother was more into.
Wait, no,
but
Sabaton. Sabaton's Christian rock.
No,
I believe
that's
so.
power
No,
metal.
power rock. Wait, what? What is that?
That's power metal.
That's power metal, okay. But it's religious songs at
No, it's
times.
not.
But
It's got religious
one
things in it.
specific rock artist I've been really getting myself, or rock band I've been getting myself into is named Skillet.
Deal with
Skillet.
Good band.
Yes.
I've not heard
Love
any
that band.
Skillet music that I know of.
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really, really good.
They've been doing
Oh.
music for a very long time.
Okay.
From their first album being Skillet, which is literally just the album cover with just a skillet pan on it, to the recent album they actually released in 2019 being Legendary. Or no, Victorious, my bad. One of their first song on there is named Legendary,
Oh.
which I actually am addicted to as of right now. But no, Skillet is actually a really good band. But more for me, it's like my favorite music artist. As of right now, it goes down to two different people. One is named DA Games, and the other one is named Fable. Both of them I've known from YouTube and stuff.
I love DA
So,
games.
yeah. Me though, when it comes to anything DA Games related, I've been interested a lot more in the kind of Iris stuff that they've been doing. But Fable though is kind of like my favorite artist because I love his style of rap, and he's like the only person who I really enjoy or I really, really enjoy in like the rap genre. Like I could actually say that. Even though I'm a metal guy, he is my favorite artist, and he's rap.
Yeah. I don't like rap.
I don't.
I can't. I don't like rap that much, and I'm black, so that's a sin for me.
It's a sin.
Yes, yes, I made that pun.
There's a sin above you. In my screen, there's a sin above you.
Yeah, no.
Becky's above you for me.
Yeah, for me.
I'm next to him.
For me, I
It
could
looked
just
like
do
you
this.
just pricked her boob. Yeah, bring your hand down. There we go.
It is. I have no idea where you are. For me, I'm just gonna look this way.
So yeah, you're looking at me now.
Yeah, you're looking at
Mine-
me.
Yeah, for me, you're looking at me, but for her, you're looking at her. We're on Discord cam call.
I'm underneath.
Come here.
Yep.
Now you slap everyone.
I can just do this.
Ow!
Wow.
Just slaps everyone. How dare you?
When you're chilling here, and all you can hear is fucking the song that I just posted in Discord blaring down your fucking ears.
I cannot play it.
I'm gonna play that later. 'Cause...
Yeah, later. But no, honestly, music's good. I like music. I actually have spot. Actually, shit. Now you two are in the Scotland, so it wouldn't work, you know, because I just started a family plan for my Spotify.
Huh.
So if you lived in Scotland, I would have been able to add you to it.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm a UK bum.
You're
Two-
England.
Also,
two of you are.
Alex,
So what?
Alex, I reckon you are like what's in pasted. I just listened to a little bit of it, and I'm just like, yeah, that's not bad.
Duly noted. Duly noted. For me, though, again, like I can listen to anything. It doesn't matter. It's just all depending on how you do it. If you do it the way that the mainstream does it, I probably won't like it. But if you do it somewhere different, then I might like it. Because the way that most people who I watch are in the rap genre are doing things, it's like they're in the what is known as the nerdcore genre, which is basically rapping about video games.
Woohoo!
So that's why I more like it. That's why I more like people like Fable, JT Music, fucking Nerd Out, and so many others. Because they're all talking about gamer, geeks, stuff related. Which is better, in my opinion, to rap about than money and cars and... We won't say that last word. Moving on, I want to go ahead and talk about the... What, Yuna?
Nothing.
I'm questioning you right now.
I question myself every single day.
Yeah. Moving on. So I'm going to talk about two different things that happened over the past 2 weeks, which are both Nintendo Directs.
Oh dear.
I never got the chance to talk about the one that happened last week because it literally happened the day before, so I wasn't really that prepared to talk about it. However, I want to talk about it now. So last week was the Pokemon Direct, where they announced a brand new Pokemon game they're going to be releasing, which is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it is in denial here.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not the only one.
I'm guessing it's like the females here do not like Mystery Dungeon. Okay. I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with this. I feel like from the mystery dungeon standpoint, it kind of is due for like another game.
There's the sculpture.
So I mean, really, them doing this is just like, okay, well, the mystery dungeon series is due to do a new game, so we might as well go ahead and have another one. It seems like a lot of people from all the critic standpoints are liking it. So yeah, it seems good from that standpoint, and yeah, there you go. Here you go. That was basically the start of it, and then through the rest of it, they also talked about. Actually, no, they also talked a little bit about Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Home. It's like okay, because they are two things that are going to be kind of Pokemon related, Pokemon Sleep and Home, but it's like To me, it's a big because it's like okay, so Pokemon Home is basically gonna be like you, where you can keep all your Pokemon and train them to stat from Pokemon Go. Big fucking whoop. Then finally they got into talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield again, announcing there are 2 expansion pass to it. Which is they announced 2 different DLCs. One was the Isle of the Isle of Armor, and then the other was the Crown Tundra. I believe I said that right. I could be wrong.
Yep.
I'll be honest. A lot of people took it very bad because a lot of people just expected them to make 2 new games to it, and it's just like no, because I feel like a lot of people out there are just like we don't mind taking a expansion pass over 2 new games where we have to an option we have saved progress already and we have all of our Pokemon. So this was completely fine. I'm completely fine doing the expansion pass to it. Meaning everyone doesn't have to really buy a whole new game to it. All I need to do is really buy the expansion pass for I think it was about half the price of it. So I think again that was just completely fine. Completely fine.
Completely fine.
I can't talk right now. English is
You're
hard.
not the only one.
I noticed that you're literally just gibberish.
I'm just
Exactly.
I just can't speak.
No one can speak.
I'm speaking. I speak perfect English.
Good for you. Fucking. But yeah, it was basically the Pokemon Directs. Lasted about 35 minutes, I believe it was. And then yesterday we had a Nintendo Direct for the game Super Smash Brothers.
Oh joy!
So of course that means they were announcing their final DLC character for the game.
Who is it?
So this one was interesting because a lot of people had so many fucking rumors about it. It's like a lot of people tried to guess and stuff. A lot of people really thought it was gonna be Dante from Devil May Cry. It wasn't. It was Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Ah, Fire Emblem.
And a lot of people fucking hated it.
I don't understand why they hated it. I really don't.
I don't play Smash Brothers anymore. The only time I ever played Smash Brothers was on my DS.
Well, I'm gonna
That's
say
the
this
only
right
one
now.
I played.
The reason that so many people just didn't like it is because, for some reason, so many people just wanted another, like... Me and you have kind of talked about this already, but quote-unquote third-party character.
I put so much facts into Alex's lap, he didn't know what to do about it.
Do you want to go ahead and say all those facts to me?
Can I just go back to our chat that we had?
Go ahead.
Could that be...
Go right ahead.
Yeah, alright. Where do we start? Let me see. Oh my god, we spoke too much.
Fine. They just believe there are too many free Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah, because that was officially their 8th Fire Emblem character they added, which I have no problem with.
See, back in the day, I don't know what they're planning now because apparently in 2021 they've got like, was it? Did you say around about 20 or 4 third party coming in 2021 or something like that?
No, it's basically they have announced 6 new DLC characters. No one knows
6,
what they
that's
are
it.
yet, but
Okay.
it will be
Right.
branched out until December 31st, 2021.
So let me put it this way: not unless they've actually managed to do it, which I really do doubt. None of the characters from other consoles, like the PlayStation or Xbox, will be on that game unless they've had a game on the Nintendo itself. For example, the only reason why Cloud made it in because Final Fantasy has been on Nintendo. There's actually like a song thing for them. Things like Crash or Dante or what's the other one?
Sora.
Sora will, because Kingdom Hearts is actually on Nintendo as
I
well.
like
So I've got a few
Sora.
of their games.
Yep.
But
Sora.
Crash and Dante, they haven't actually been on the Nintendo, so therefore they won't go on the Nintendo games unless they somehow ask the makers of those games if they could have a game of their own. If they had a game of their own, they'll be able to put them in the Smash Bros.
So you're
series.
saying, in theory, we could have a Fortnite character?
If it's been on Nintendo, yes.
It actually
Yes.
has, which a lot of people have speculated that so much. I'm just like, fucking no, they wouldn't.
More than likely, yes, they could actually do it because I've seen a few characters on Smash Bros on the 3DS, and a lot of the characters on there, I'm like, where the fuck is that from?
Mm.
What game is that?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
apparently here's the
I'm like
thing
that.
too. With also the Mii costumes, they also have two different Mii costumes for 2 different characters from indie games. One is Sans from Undertale, and the other one is Cuphead.
Mhm. But my point is, those games won't turn up. No, the other characters from different games and different consoles will not be on Smash Bros. Unless they manage to buy the rights of those characters.
Doom.
What?
Doom, Mortal Kombat, they're both on Nintendo.
They can actually go into the Smash Bros. If it's not too gory. They probably turn the blood bits
Oh
into
yeah,
stars.
no shit.
There's another thing I've noticed.
You make it child friendly.
How many Nintendo games have you seen out there that's almost like a real life version of a game? Like, for example, they look so real that you would have thought it would come from the PlayStation 4 or Xbox.
Oh, Uncanny Valley.
Okay, so
I say
TV
Devil
wise,
May Cry. That's it.
yeah, you know what? Hold on. When I say this, TV wise, we're talking about Switch games. They've actually been able to beef up graphics. When you see them on a TV, they look completely fine. It's different
Yeah.
though when you see it on the handheld console.
Okay, but either way, there's a lot of games on Nintendo. They do not actually have proper real life looking characters. It's all cartoon based.
It's only because of this. Anything they've ever done that's ever like looked realistic, was already made by a different party. Already, it wasn't made by actual Nintendo characters.
Mm. But either way, Spyro you'd be able to see on there, even though Spyro's originally was PlayStation 1, 2, and I think it came out on 3 and 4 as well, I'm not sure. But even though it's originally from there, there's actually been a Nintendo Game Boy version of Spyro and Game Boy Advance version of
Yes,
Spyro.
there is. I played
Hold on
them.
a second.
Yeah.
So Matthew actually it makes a good point. Devil May Cry 1 and 2 are actually on the Switch.
They've obviously that's probably why they've done it, because they have to have the original games or some sort of remake of that game so they could get it known on the Nintendo. Once those games are completed, they'll be able to bring one of the main characters or all of the main characters into Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
They had to buy the rights to actually be able to do that.
Which is interesting thing too. A lot of people have so many complaints about it, and a lot of people have so many different theories and stuff. But it's like, and it's crazy too, because a lot of people have speculations of even Overwatch characters coming in, because Overwatch was recently put onto the Switch, which I will say is like, okay, it's an interesting concept to it, but I don't think it's a full-on concept.
Wait, Overwatch is on the Switch?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
I'm
fuck?
afraid so. Yeah, I know, right? They're trying to make the Switch bigger than it should be at the
And
moment. It's so
yeah.
expensive, people are not buying in, so they're trying to get loads of mainstream
The
games
thing is,
onto the Switch to
basically,
get
what
people
they're
to buy the Switch.
this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Nintendo is trying to make the this Nintendo console seem mainstream from what every other console they've done with,
Yeah, it's not.
because this is like something different they've done with
You
any
know,
kind of
I've
console.
not touched
So
my Switch in over 2 months. Maybe 3.
I can't say that. I just used it about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's sitting over there in its case still.
See, I've been playing Fire Emblem on mine, so I can't say I
I
haven't
don't
touched
have
it for months.
Fire.
But before
thing is,
then,
I can't afford games.
before
unlike you
Pokemon
people.
came out, before Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out, I didn't
Mhm.
touch it since my birthday. So as soon as those games came out, I was on it all the time. And then I had a long break of it because I just really couldn't be bothered to buy games. And not only that, I didn't have the money because I didn't have the job to buy games for the Switch.
Yeah, and
I had to wait for my birthday again to get a game, which was Pokemon.
Yeah.
Which one?
See,
Pokemon Sun?
I'm
Oh,
trying not to
yeah.
spend my money at all. I'm
Sword
trying
and
to save it
Shield,
because
that's
I'm
it.
trying to get a passport.
But yeah,
yeah, and I can even say that it as well. With my case, I will say that's like when it comes to me and my Switch. If you look on my account, if you look at my friend and account for the Switch, you will notice that the biggest thing I've done ever on the Switch, the biggest amount of time I put into the Switch, is on YouTube. Which is a bullshit thing to say, but it's something I've done.
I need to get a capture card so that I can do that.
And apparently, Matthew has said this. Jeff said he would be down to have an Overwatch character on Smash. Which again, if it happens, it happens. We don't fucking know. But the thing is, when it comes to all the DLC characters, people can make so many different suggestions. But he already has the 6 that they've picked out. They've already picked out the 6 characters they're doing. It's just a matter of time of who.
so what games do you think that's coming out in the near future on the Switch then? Because guaranteed you, if it's any of those games that are coming out on Switch, it'd probably be the characters from those games because there are newer games, new characters.
We'll just have to find out, really, because again, it can't even be just that. It could also be from 2019 going backwards, because
Well, I guess, but what I've noticed about that game though, from Super Smash, they tend to get characters that are well known or new coming out.
yeah. But then you also have to look at one specific character, which a lot of people did not know that much when they made the trailer to it, which
What's
was
that?
Terry
Terry.
Bogard. With Terry Bogard, when they made the trailer to it, they went all the way back to the Neo Geo.
I guess that's probably one special case though, if you think about it. They probably thought, oh, it did well back then, but they don't. They probably didn't think about the newer people that are playing now that plays it most than the older generation.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I mean, in the newer generation, the main thing that Terry has ever been seen in was what was it, King of Fighters, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that's really all you've ever actually seen him in.
Oh, I feel like I'm dying right now. Ugh.
No, have you got some tea and honey?
I don't have tea and honey, but I do need a cup of tea. My cup looking very, very empty.
Oh, hon. I wish I could sit there and make you a cup of tea because you're sick.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Other than that, though, of course, they've introduced Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses into Smash with the whole new with I've done with every single DLC character for the first pack, a whole new mechanic to it where basically, Byleth uses like 4 different weapons as one character. It's not like you can switch through the weapons. It's more just like you have the 3 weapons encased inside of your left, up, and down. And then you're neutral.
And
Has Sin got anything to say about all this that we're saying? Because he's been very quiet. I want to put him on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
no,
No, no, not at all. Really,
No.
really.
Yeah, I really don't have anything to say.
Oh, okay. How about the new Pokemon game that's coming out?
There isn't a
Right.
Pokemon game. It's a DLC.
I know it's DLC, but it's still new.
I've already bought it.
Okay.
I
Okay.
need to buy it.
Right.
Really, when it comes to it, is again, and then it's interesting. But again, I have to say, even though it is a Fire Emblem character that people have complained about, it's still an interesting character just because of its mechanics, and it's a very strong character with very slow mobility.
Yeah.
So that's why it kind of makes it kind of unique. And of course, in their announcements, anytime they release a DLC character, you'll always see amiibos that are Mii fighters that are made for it.
Mii fighters.
Yeah, they always have Mii characters that they make, or Mii outfits, I guess I could say more,
Oh.
that they make every time they release one.
Right.
And the 5 for this DLC are going to be Altair from Assassin's Creed. You can also get a Rabbit's Head, Mega Man X, or just X in general, Mega Man.exe, and then of course Cuphead.
Huh.
A lot of people were very interested when they saw the Cuphead one, and a lot of people actually kind of were shocked to see Altair from Assassin's Creed. But the thing is, when they did it as Altair instead of Assassin's Creed. So a lot of people were questioning that, but
Meh. Meh. Meh.
it could be. It means something. It could not. We'd never know. Apparently, too, the funnier thing about it is that when he made everyone who has ever seen like the thumbnail to the direct before it actually was live was that he did this different his pose. He did this his hand signal along with it, which
Okay.
is the binary code for 17.
Really?
Yeah. This is the binary code for 17, which instigated the fact that if you know about the Fire Emblem series, minus a couple of games that are released with it, there were 17 games to it.
Huh. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Huh.
The fact that he did it in binary code was amazing, because when he did it, he was literally like this. And it was just like, what could this mean? No one would have ever expected him to use binary code. Although I kind of had a hunch about it, but I didn't call it. Because I was like, this is the binary code for 17. I don't want to say anything. Not yet.
I need to say one quick thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's to do my chat quickly. Tara, fuck
Okay.
off, I'm not cute. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, got
That's
it.
quite funny.
But yeah, it was very much an interesting 2 weeks from Nintendo. By the way, that Super Smash Direct is sitting at a very, very edgy phase, from being very disliked more than liked. I can even check right now if I can find that Direct. So if I go to the Nintendo website, or Nintendo's YouTube channel, Nintendo...
Why are my feet
There it is.
numb? Saying that my toes are cold.
So it's basically sitting at 100. Okay, so it's dimmered down from last time, but it's 116 dislikes, but 116 likes, but 60k dislikes.
People need to go over themselves. So that's my reaction.
A lot of people were just so triggered about it. I'm just like, a new character.
Why seriously, it may be not a character they don't like, but maybe other people do like that and they need to face that fact.
I think this was more. I don't even think this was more for like the American audience here. I think this was more for the Japanese audience.
Oh. Or
This is-
maybe
that was
maybe the Japanese story for the game was
Yeah.
shit.
It's not.
Oh, so if you think about it, the English translation never match up to the Japanese translation.
No,
Because-
They
never
always
do.
change the story on some way.
Well, the thing is, when it comes to the name of it, in Japanese, there are two different names for the two different people when you play either male or female. But
Yeah.
in English, they're both named Byleth.
So it could be. That's the thing. None of us know if it's going to be the female version or the male version.
Well, the thing is, it was both.
Oh, they're bringing both of them in.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
they're both skins, basically.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not complaining. I don't play
Yeah.
the game, but it's not the
It's
point.
just because the thing about it is when they released it, they did this. So the first two are basically the male and female. The third through fifth are the three houses.
Oh my god, my toilet roll.
The sixth
What?
is supposed to be Sothis. And then the seventh and eighth, they didn't say what exactly it was for. But I kind of had a hunch. I don't want to say it to be wrong, but they basically both had green hair for like the seventh and eighth one, which I think kind of was more hinting at the gods of it. So
Yeah, alright.
I'm surprised they haven't had any what's it called? Is it Golden Sun? I think it was Golden Sun. But it used to be a game that used to come out. I think they updated graphics or carried on the story called Golden Sun. It's actually a really good game. So I'm surprised they haven't come out with another one of those. Yeah. Or Bravely Default, you know?
you
Just
never
think
know.
of
I
that-
love
You never
Bravely
know.
Default.
I'm just saying they should add those sort of people into the games because they maybe get more hits because they're like old school but not too old school, if that makes sense.
Bravely Default wasn't old school. It's fucking great. Ah, shit, I lost.
Oh, trust me, it was old school,
It's-
but it's great.
It's interesting. It's interesting on the least. Like again, when it comes to it, I feel like if they were to do this, I don't know if the American audience it would be. I think this would be more of just like a touch to the Japanese audience because they kind of did that twice. With both Byleth and then of course with Hero as well. Because if you look at when Hero was first announced for Smash Brothers, there wasn't a lot of talk about it for the American audience, but when it came to the Japanese audience, there was a lot of talk from that.
That's true.
Really, I feel like the one you kind of got the two that kind of got the most like hype out of them just joining in the DLCs was Joker and Banjo-Kazooie, which is really it. And then everything else was just like, yeah, you've never heard of them, but they're good characters nonetheless.
The ones that aren't heard of are the best
Yeah.
ones. Alright.
After
Yeah.
this, I'm gonna go for a sleep, I think. I'm really tired, guys.
Fair enough.
It just started hitting me like I'm really tired and I've got an event tonight. I need to get some sleep before my event.
Unfortunately, I need to leave right after this again. I have to pick up a lamp.
Yeah,
Have
'cause you're
fun with
moth.
that.
It was because my friend bought me a lamp and he forgot to put it to my address, so I need to go pick it up from his
What's
house.
the lamp? What type of lamp is it?
It's just a desk lamp that I can use. That I could just
Oh,
whenever I'm at nights, I can just like have that on instead of turning on the lights.
Is your bed really low down?
yeah, his bed is very low.
Yeah,
It is. It's a mattress
why?
on the floor.
Yes, it is.
Oh, why?
because
I would love to do that.
because so hear me out on this. The steel beams broke, so we just took them off and just never replaced them.
Okay, what did you do in the bed?
Yeah.
No, I have not fucked anyone in my bed.
I never said that.
We never said that.
Yeah, I'm just getting that one out there now.
Yeah, but you kind of just made yourself
Why?
look guilty.
Yeah, it's just the way you looked. You're like, oh no, they asked.
I've never fucked anyone in my bed.
You probably foreplayed with them instead.
Not in the stream, honey.
Hold up a second.
I mean, he might have just like had a few sausages, and
He jumped on his bed and he just hit.
Exactly. I did that on my bed when I was younger.
Oh, I have a story to do with beds and that problem.
Honest to God,
so-
I think I know why it just broke. I think it's just because as of
You were playing too much games, weren't you?
Really, yeah.
Have you ever played games on your bed where you just
No.
literally have a friend over and then all you do is they're standing by the door and you're sat there talking to them and you kind of just flop onto the bed and then the beams just break?
Yes,
Has that ever happened?
that's what
That's
happened.
happened to me.
That happened to me. Oh my god, I was at my mate's and I went and accidentally knee dropped the corner of the bed. And I
Why?
really sucked. I was trying to get on it, but it was so high up.
So you knee drop it.
Why
No,
not?
I lifted my leg and my knee went first, but the amount of force that I must have put onto it.
It kind of
was
went
just-
through the mattress. Went,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
It happens. My butt did mine. My butt did mine. I just kind
Oh
of
no,
flopped onto
Chris.
it. My butt broke it.
Chris's knee dropped her.
or
But
just
it's
cut off
still
one
a
in the
whole
description.
hour, Alex. A
A
whole
whole hour. We're getting better. Let's
right.
get it. Yeah, yeet. Okay.
Oh my god.
He
Yeah,
just dabbed,
yeeted?
guys.
Seriously?
He
Yeah,
just
yeeted and
dabbed.
dabbed. Oh my god.
I'm a Twitch memer. What do you expect?
No.
Yeah, that's like last year. Find some new memes.
That's what-
Literally. Any other things you want to talk about today? I'm
Well,
curious.
the topics are done, so of course we're gonna move on to the
Random question
random
of the day.
questions.
Yeah.
Mm,
I know you too well now.
mm,
Hmm.
mm,
What?
hmm.
I
I'm
don't want to
making
think about.
noise.
I don't want to think about that so much.
Are you a villager from Minecraft?
That's not a villager from Minecraft, but okay.
He keeps going,
Hmm.
No, they're more go like this.
Hmm.
There we go. That's a villager from
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make myself cough though if I'm not careful. God, that hurts my voice.
So moving on. So this is gonna be interesting. This first one's gonna be a little bit interesting. Because everyone likes a little bit of mystery here and there. So here's gonna be in my question. It's a mystery to you all. What is the most mysterious thing you've ever heard in your life? It could be like a story or anything.
Mysterious thing I've ever heard.
Hmm
What do
I
you mean
don't
by
think
that?
I have.
Like, elaborate a little bit for me.
Like, say you're at home one day, and next thing you know, you
Mhm.
just hear just this mysterious sound come from nowhere. Just what was it?
Oh, I have
My
that all the
bum.
time. I have that all the time, by the way, because like I live in a house with 2 other people, and before that, my whole life, I lived in a household of 10 or more at a time. I'm not joking you.
Okay.
There's 10 people always in the house at one time. And because of that, I've always had this problem where I keep thinking I hear shit. Like I hear people talking or people walking around or someone shouting my name. So I'll always turn my head and I'll go, yeah, hello, who is it? Turns out there's nobody ever there.
Yeah, I've had that.
I think we've all had
I've
that
had
one.
that. Actually, now you mention it, I was
freaks
walking.
me out.
I was walking home, had my headphones in and everything, listened to Spotify. See, I listened to the free version of Spotify, so one of the
Mhm.
adverts came on, and it sounded like someone actually ran up to me from behind and spoke to me right in my ear. And I was looking around. I was
Wait,
literally
which
looking around
one?
the street,
Which one
panicking.
do I? Can I ask? Do you know what ad it was?
No, I don't remember. All I remember, it was it must have been something about jogging because the man was jogging. But it's literally you just
You were just like,
hear it coming closer and
what the
closer.
hell?
Yeah, I thought, oh, I better move out the way, moving over in the opposite direction where the sound was going, and then I just heard talking or something in my ear, and I just like literally looked back like 3 times, twirled in a circle. People must have think I was crazy, and then just like panicked a little bit. My heart's racing, so I ran back home as fast as I could because I was freaked out.
I've
But
had
yeah,
a similar experience with that, except it's I'm scared of cars. So whenever I'm walking down the hillway that's just at the bus stop, just up the road, a lot of cars drive down and around the roundabout, and then go whichever left or down. I freaking jump every single time I hear a car come up behind me. No joke. I jumped like very high up in the air. I'm that scared.
Well, I mean, especially if you hear the car horn behind you. So
Oh no, there's no horns. It's just drives past. I'm just like shit.
okay,
What?
so I had one answer for something mysterious that happened, but then something happened yesterday that was more mysterious than what I was gonna say. So I'm gonna say that one instead, where basically I decided like it's early morning. It's like fucking 4 a.m. I'm deciding, I'm just gonna go down to the campus like so early morning because fucking why not? I'm walking down the streets, just minding my own fucking business. I have not put in my headphones yet. I still have my headphones off. I was about to go reach for them, and next thing here, all I hear from behind me is this. Ah! And I'm just like, who the fuck? What the fuck was that? And before I turn the corner, I just see a man running in the street. I'm like, what the hell? What are you screaming for? Are you running with zombies or something? I say that because I say that because of this. If no one knows, there's a jogging app out there called, I believe it's Run with Zombies, where basically you download it and basically
Yeah, I've heard that.
if you do like any kind of daily runs and stuff, you can use that and it'll just literally make you feel like you're running away from zombies.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. And my friend used to
No,
do it.
I would freak the fuck out.
I
Well,
wanted to
It
download
gives
I
you
wanted
some
to go.
exercise though.
No. I will go happily just do my normal exercises. that I do.
But no, this man just screamed. Apparently he was listening to music, but I'm just like, why the hell did you scream?
He might have hit something or jumped on something or kicked something. You never know.
No, I think it's no. He was just running. He was just running the whole entire time. I think his
Maybe
music
what
was.
scare you.
I think. I swear to God. I think he just thought his music was just that good. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah!
No, it wasn't even that. It was just a full on scream. Just ah! Just
Ah,
Ow.
like seriously, I'm just like, the fuck,
Our earsies were
creepy
burned.
ass motherfucker. Moving on. Okay. So I like how I talk about the music genre, and I kind of have this specific question to go ahead and ask. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting one to ask. But what's a song that you hate but you keep listening to, or you keep hearing, or no,
Senorita.
you keep hearing in your head?
Senorita.
Really, really, Becky?
You
Baby
wanna know
Shark.
why?
Why?
yeah, baby.
You wanna
Shark.
right? So every single fucking time I go into the fucking salon to get my nails done, the past like 3-4
They're playing
months,
that song.
or my hair done, it's played 5 times in one fucking hour.
But you just keep hearing it. You just
But I
keep
keep
hearing it in your
hearing
head. It's
And
just
now,
like,
oh great, it's in my head right now.
I'm sorry.
No!
Now start singing it.
Don't
No!
you fucking dare, you know?
Start singing it. Do it.
No! I'm a bad
Actually do
singer.
it.
I'm a
Do
bad
it.
singer.
No, we're not.
I'm a bad singer too. Just do it. I'll join in.
No.
Anyway, Sim, would you like to answer that question for us?
Hmm?
We want to know, what is one song that you hate but you keep hearing in your head?
Get out my head.
Well, I don't. There is a song I hate, which is fucking Despacito, but the fucking song that. There's a song that keeps playing in my head, which is not even fucking that song. It's a different song altogether. It's just. I just hear. Fucking. I'm just sitting there in class, casually, and all I hear in the back of my head scream at me is like, "In the name of God!" I'm just like,
What the fuck? What's wrong with your head?
I don't know. Come on.
So you know, what about you?
Ah, shite. Sorry.
Again, so what about you?
I got yelled at.
I think she said baby shark.
Baby Shark, yeah.
God.
It's just saying it out loud. It plays in my head. I got tormented on VR
Uh,
chat too much. And then on top of that, I have a nephew that sang it quite a bit. And then I had like second cousins that are way younger than me that sang
Yeah.
it quite a bit.
yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
just
I
a
think for
fucking
me,
name.
just because as a person who is like I don't mean to throw the blackguard in, but I kind of have to in this case. Where I live, there are a lot of black people who just like play all different types of shit you'll hear on the radio, and then one just stuck in my head, and I'm just because of its goddamn like melody, because all I keep hearing in my head is just and I'm just like, get that shit out of my head. I don't know why. It sounds like a door screeching every now and then. I'm just like, why do I keep hearing this?
Oh god.
And apparently,
I
it's based off.
You know
Basically,
that.
it's from a song known by some guy named Roddy Ricch, and his name's The Box. And I'm just like, why
I
is that
don't
in your
know.
melody?
What?
It just keeps. I just keep hearing it in my head, and I'm just like, oh god, I hear
I
it right
think
now.
you're telling me off for eating my donut there.
Ah!
E-E-R.
It's worse than you think. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You guys don't need to. Matt, don't you start! I would like my moderator not to start with me here,
E-E-R-R.
and my other moderator not to start with me.
I don't know, actually, I'm a VIP. I checked. I'm not a moderator.
Oh yeah. I like my VIP not to start with me.
To swap out a chef for next week.
Oh, why? Yeah, actually, I'm going to stagecoach. I was like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Blank.
Okay.
Because Matt,
Question?
and here's the thing. Reason I bring that up, I tell off Matt is because he knows it more than he knows it. I know for a fact he does, because he is in the same boat as me as he hears it on the radio, so he knows it.
E-E-R-R.
I have no fucking clue, and I'm not gonna do it.
No, because you can't do it correctly because you don't know actually how it sounds.
Oh no. That's why I'm just going E-E-R. It's like almost like a donkey nose. E-E-R.
No. It's
I
not.
fucking hated ER.
No,
I hate
it's,
ER and fucking way the poo shit.
It's
Oh,
not.
me
It's
too.
not
He
what you.
was so
It's really not
depressed.
what you think. It's like I would have to literally make you listen to it for you to understand.
God, please don't.
Yeah, no, I won't. I won't make you suffer through it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
dear.
Okay. Now this is gonna be just a random question. But this is one of the most randomest questions I could give.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever just wake up and think if you're the same person?
Every fucking
Yeah.
day.
Same answer every day.
Every fucking
like
day. I question myself every fucking day.
It's like you wake up, it's just like, am I really the same person right now?
I wake up going, oh shit, I'm in this body again.
That's the thing, though. When it comes to it, it's just like you imagine the fact that it's like you just wonder if you're why you're not dead sometimes, and sometimes you
Uh-huh.
wonder, it's like, how am I still living?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
when
another
I
question
have
pops
a
in my head all
fall-
the time.
When I have a fall or I've done something stupid, I look at myself and I'm like, why am I still fucking alive?
it's true though. A lot of people just like that. It's just like we just do a lot of stupid shit. It's just like, why are we still alive?
Yeah.
What does life has planned for us that we are still alive for some reason?
Why do you want us to stay alive? Why are we here? Why am I here? What are you doing? Why are
What do
we
you
here?
have planned for us, God, or whoever
What
is
do you
up
want me
above?
to do? What do you want me to do right now? I need to know so I can go in the right direction. Why won't you tell me? Please give me a sign. Just a sign, please.
Just
No.
one fucking sign.
Send me to the right direction. I need to know what I'm doing. I hate it.
Are you trying to do that meme? I love you. I miss you.
That's why I did it. That is why I did it.
Oh
Okay. Final question. I mean,
no! Revoke Alex!
Yes, I did it again. I did it again. That makes me happy. I still got it.
I have broken
That's
Alex while being
almighty.
drunk. That is it.
Oh, that's entertaining.
Oh my
That's
God.
worth it.
Okay.
That was worth it.
Final question. And this is it'll be interesting to see how a lot of people answer this, because this can go multiple different ways, and I know it can. So just straight up, I'm just gonna be very blunt with all of you. If you could die right now, how would you want to go?
Out my window.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
I can go.
If I wanted to die right this, if I was able to die right this moment, honestly, it'd be in my sleep.
You know
It's
what?
that time of night.
Pussy.
Yeah, it's
honestly-
that time of night.
No, honestly, it's like I agree with that. I just want to be shot in my sleep.
No,
Just
I just-
let
I
me just fall asleep, and then take a 50 caliber rifle right to my head.
I just want to.
I want to
die.
fall asleep and just not wake up.
Yeah, that's the thing with me.
That'd
like-
be nice.
Every night I go to bed and I'm sat like led there going, I hope I don't wake up tomorrow. I really can't be asking with all the
Yeah,
bullshit
I
that
can't
goes
be
on.
arsed. Yeah, that's my exact sentiment. Yeah,
It's
it's just I can't be fucking arsed.
Yeah,
See you
I
later.
can't be asked. I can't be asked to do this shit. Just let me stay. Fucking that unit. Oh my God.
Thank you, Una, for lighting up the mood. Oh, you're a brilliant woman.
Apologies if that sounded a little depressing at the end, but still, it's just.
Hey,
It's okay. We
That's the
don't
whole
care.
point,
I'm not
right?
even
You know?
that. I'm just tired. I want to go sleep anyway.
let me put
Yes.
it this way: life is just depressing as it is. We have to make it worse for everyone. It's our jobs. Suffer.
Ooh, I'm
Well,
curious about something.
Technically, that is our job, and it's also our
Ah,
job
shit,
to make
what
people happy. But I guess we can
Hey,
do both at the
suffering
same
is
time.
easier. Exactly. Can you be asked to make people happy? Can you?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, you can make people
Yes,
happy while making
maybe.
people suffer at the same time,
I'm curious
True.
about something.
because you're making them suffer by watching your content.
Exactly. Why do you think I stream sometimes? It's just the worst
Okay.
content in life, And yet they
Yikes!
still follow me, and I'm sitting there going, "Why? It's bad content."
Yeah, I know the
No.
feeling.
It's like, why do you like my content? It's shit. I sound like Midori now. I had to go ahead. Okay.
Battery packs for full body.
Yes, I fucking know what you're talking about, Beck.
Okay, sorry.
Jesus.
I'm a potato.
Potato.
I mean, I got to
Right,
buy
well,
for
does
one. I
that
mean, what?
Oh my god, it works! Yes!
Go get your lamp.
No, I really hope. I'm glad no one heard that. I'm glad no one heard what I said right there. I'm going to go ahead and end this now before someone gives me shit. Okay, thank you all for coming out to another episode of the DegenerateCast. We always enjoy being your host for this fine early morning, evening, night, whatever the fuck it is. Really, for right now, it's literally past noon, and for everyone else, it's probably nighttime.
6:32, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, for all of them right now, it's 6. For me, it's 1. Anyways, thank you all for joining us for another episode of the DegenerateCast. If you did enjoy, why don't you go ahead and follow every single person who's here around the cast with us. So you can go ahead and follow Yuna at twitch.tv/Una Silverstone. You can follow Becky at twitch.tv/Nanashi. You can follow Sin at twitch.tv/Sindragosa whenever he starts streaming again. And you can follow Sound, who is not here, unfortunately, because he has to go raid.
He's a raider.
He is a raider.
Yeah.
At twitch.tv/Mighty Sound Shocker, and of course you can follow me right here at twitch.tv/Alexander Hinter. Anyways, we've been the DegenerateCast, and we will see you guys next week for another episode of the DegenerateCast. And until then, stay degenerate. Bye, guys.
Tea time.
Bye. Hey, tea time. Bye.
Tea time. Yes. Okay. Bye.
Tea time. I want a cup of tea.